Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Bo3 and this is a Raid Shadow Legends video. We are back here on Tharamus. We're going to be doing a live arena because we're still trying to get our crests up. We're trying to get our area bonuses up a little bit better. We got the speed for 10 in Fire Knight, so we were able to complete Fire Knight Hard 10. Now we have all this done for Hydra, so we're doing pretty well for Hydra here. And this is our main area here that we're now trying to get in, the Cursed City here. So we're gonna go upgrade speed real quick here. We're gonna upgrade speed maybe all the way to 10. Yeah, let's just go all the way to 10 here on speed. Sweet. And we still have 9,000, which is a decent amount. So we'll do another one of each for here. And another one of each for here. I think, what do you say? We do a couple for accuracy here. And now we're looking decent. We got 10 for speed now. So all the champions are getting 20 more speed. I think that's going to be a big deal. All right. Now that we've spent all of our crests... Let's go ahead and do some live arena, you guys. I'm super excited. We need to get our crests back up. All right, so that's just we have a bunch of gear we have to get going here and selling, and we'll do that in a different video. I did here we go, Packmaster and the 5-star soul for Crocad gonna be in a hero's path called the Orc's Path. We now see it. It's gonna be a tough one to get both. I think most people are either not gonna do this or they're gonna try and just go for the Crocad soul over Packmaster. Let me know if you guys are doing this. Let me know if you guys are going for both, if you guys are going for just the Packmaster champion, or if you guys are going for the soul for Crocad. I think most people are going to be just going for the soul, if they're even going for this. This is very much a paid for event, unless you've been saving for a long time. So I really want to do this, but I'm probably not going to end up being able to do it. If I am able to do it on one of the 3 accounts that I got Crocad on, I will be making a video about it, but probably not. I pretty much went through all my resources for the last 2 fusions, Titus and Crocad. It's very rare that I go back-to-back fusions. I did do it this time. I hope I don't get screwed in the next fusion. Let me know if you guys did the same thing. I'd love to hear from you guys. All right, let's do some live arena. Let's check the market first. You never really know. It's usually garbage, but sometimes there is a hidden gem. All right, we're getting close to this. We would love to get this for the last little bit. We'll have probably like 2 weeks before it resets again, but shout out to Mr. Bach from Frenchies. Love the clan flag. That's a gold 4 team, so they're a very high-end team. Thinking we go like usual. I think we're gonna go like usual here. If you're a long-time viewer, you'll know the team. If you're new to the channel, thank you and welcome. So it's gonna be Fabian, Sippy, Siegfried, Empress, and Queen of Hearts. Maybe not specifically in that order depending on how they pick, but if they pick Empress, which they're likely to, they didn't this time, so we're gonna go like this. Hopefully they don't pick CP here. If they end up picking Empress or Siegfried, we are gonna go with He-Man. I still have to get him into, he's in Slayer for his big A3 AoE hit, partially because I don't have that good of Savage or Lethal gear. It is the Dark Fade Doom Tower rotation. I'm fairly certain though, so hopefully we'll get some good lethal gear to throw down on him and match him up with Stone Skin, so we can get him in lethal and Stone Skin. I also need to do the same thing for Taurus here. The only reason why I typically pick He-Man over Taurus at this point in Live Arena is because he can go through Stone Skin. Even though he does have an affinity and Taurus is Void, I do like to do that. But they both have, I call them the two brothers. Their A3s are very similar. Taurus has a little bit more utility, overall utility, than He-Man, but He-Man very specifically goes through Stone Skin, so he's kind of very useful in this meta here. So this is an extremely hard team to deal with. I think we're going to probably ban the Arbiter here. But we're probably going to lose the speed race anyways to the Armons. These three are in Stone Skin, and CP is in 9 pieces of protection. We still lose this fight if we lose the speed race, which we probably do, because Carnage has basically the highest speed overall arena aura. Odin does for voids. He's got both on the team. Marius, it's going to be if we lose the speed race and Siegfried gets sheeped, we're probably in big trouble. Siegfried hits way harder than my Empress does, so if he gets the sheep, we're definitely in a losing spot here. But that's okay. This is just a regular... Oh man, he took all the Stone Skin. Oh man. We got really unlucky there. Wow. Yeah, we're cooked. Well, we might be able to come back here, actually. Yeah, okay. Somehow Siegfried got a turn and he wins by himself, so we got lucky there. We probably should have lost that fight, but Siegfried is the man. So hopefully, hold on one second, we might lose some. I want to just show you guys this guy's total power. You cannot see it, so hold on one sec. Just kidding. Sorry about that. I was trying to figure out how to move myself, but I can't see past my light right here on my big screen, so I have to figure it out another time, sadly. But I was trying to move myself out of the way. Hold on, let's look for him in a different way here. Actually, hold on. We got to figure this out. There we go. Sorry about that. If the audio cut in and out, it's because I was clicking off the game and onto my OBS, so you guys could, so I could move myself so you guys could see the total power here. All right, cool. Just for a little frame of reference, we did get lucky in that fight, so. But we only fight Krakens here. We only fight Krakens. So here's another one. Shout out to Volin 007 from Nerve. They have a great clan flag too. Looking like a little bit newer to the live arena scene. Hopefully he doesn't pick Siegfried, CP, which is my next two picks. Galathier Armons. That's rough. This is rough for me here. 6-star blessing on both of these as well. Very hard to deal with. He's in Brimstone, which is interesting pick for me on the blessing. Probably for some type of PvE content they were doing. But typically you see like Polymorph here, which I'm not a fan of, or you know, like Lightning Cage, or you know, more of a PvP intimidating presence, timely intervention, things like that. Trunda, a lot of 6-star blessings here, very hard to deal with. I think we have to ban Galathier here, but we might still lose to the Armans anyways. Gets rid of the Siegfried. We're gonna go and maybe we're just gonna go with the regular accuracy here, so that these two could potentially strip the stone skins. Gets rid of Siegfried. We still get to keep our Empress, he's not my best nuker. Siegfried is my best nuker. He's not my second best nuker. Probably He-Man or Taurus would take that spot, but he's in my top 5 nukers. He just has a very weak build. I don't have the gear to make him exceptional, so we're still on the hunt for better gear, really across the board, except for like Siegfried. Siegfried just needs the Great Hall to be completed and well, to be empowered and to get a 6-star blessing. Those are really, his gear is very good. It's the best gear on my account. So we're not getting lucky here. We die to the HP burns, and then I don't think we can come back from this. Even if they all hit True Fear, he dies from HP burn, and Queen not gonna be able to do it by herself. So we just get outspeeded here, outsped. So GG's Voland. It's tough to say if I would have banned maybe the Arbiter or Armans instead of the Galathier. I think we still would have lost that fight. I just think they were faster. Shout out to FN Stun OD from SOD, Sanctum of Domination from World of Warcraft. Another 6-star Marius, wow. I'm pretty much saving all my souls up until we achieve Marius. Still working on the Cursed City, trying to get to Hard Amius. Just a lot of moving around of gear and trying to upgrade, running low on resources from doing double fusion. It's going to be intensive for the account. Might end up having to wait for a couple rotations to work up some epic champions and some rare champions. Outside of that, it's a new Doom Tower rotation, so we're going to be excited to fight the Dark Fae. I'm pretty sure it's Dark Fae. Oops, we didn't want to do that. We want to do that. This is another, this is, if you notice anything in the last few fights, it's been pretty much these 4 champions almost every fight. I think we're going to ban the Armans here. It's going to be very hard for me to, it's hard for me to deal with Marius and Carnage and Armans. It's really hard for me to deal with Armans and Marius, which is like so many comps, right? In the end game. It's like the middle of the end game for me. It's not like the end game. It's like early end game, mid end game for this account. Even though we're not level 100, it's kind of, that's who we're fighting against. We're fighting against the mid end game, the end game. It gets tough. It gets real tough. You see a lot of the same champions with a lot of the same blessings. Basically Marius, Armans, you know, Gizmax, Nice, Galathier, all the mythic champions that are insane. We fight against very few Siegfrieds because I typically pick Siegfried early. So but we did, there are the rare occasions where we get outpicked on the Siegfrieds. So we're dead here because we were just too slow again, and our stone skins got beat. So we probably should have lost that, but Siegfried doing his Siegfried things again. We only need one more win here for live arena, so very excited. Also, quick shout out to everybody who's watching soccer. The season's gonna be starting up again soon. Did you guys let me know if you guys watched the Super Cup between PSG and Tottenham. I was livid that whole game for the first like 80 minutes basically. And then because we were losing 2-0 to Tottenham, which is the Europa League winners, and PSG's the UCL winners, which is like a more prestigious tournament. And man, they just looked so lethargic the whole first 80 minutes. Like Kvaratskhelia wasn't doing anything, Doué wasn't doing anything, Dembele was trying. It was just bad. You know what, like Zaire, I always like Zaire, but I don't know, just he played so bad as well. Like they just played poorly the whole game. And you know, luckily the subs that came in, Kang and Lee and Ramos, you know, Mbaye, they saved PSG. I'm also kind of sad about what they're doing to Donnarumma, man. Donnarumma has always been the weak link in PSG's history. But he had the best season he ever had with Donnarumma, or with PSG last season, and it's just sad because I think they're doing him dirty, even though I understand it is business. This Rhodos is going to kill me. But I have to ban the Armands. I want to ban that Rhodos. We're going to go for speed, I think, here. But maybe I should try and go for accuracy. I don't know. It's kind of a bummer. I think we're going to go for accuracy and not speed. But, yeah, I don't know. Here, hold on a second. Just got to grab my water. All right. I think what we're going to do is try and kill Rhodos first. And when she buffs, I don't think we'll get the extra turn, but maybe. Or when she reses. I think what we're going to do is just A2 here. Now, I'm scared of this happening. This is a smacker, Rhodos. This Rhodos could probably solo the team. So we get lucky there. We're going to heal. I think we're just going to try and kill Rhodos again. Hopefully we don't die here. It would be very much a bummer. But it's very possible. He's in 2 turns of Stone Skin. Makes things very difficult. This, I don't think I can... She's going to lose her Stone Skin on the next turn, but I don't think he's going to survive because of these debuffs. Oh no. We took too long in our decision making. Oops. That might have been a misplay. I think we're cooked anyways, though. I think that Empress is going to kill me. Because if the Sifi doesn't die, we can res Siegfried. He's keeping him in the first form. He's keeping him in the first form. We're getting pretty beat up here. We got our debuffs taken off of us, so we might still be okay. I think she still has one more turn before she can make the res. We'll probably transform here. We get decreased attack. This is bad. Decreased attack is bad. This is bad. We might lose here. Goes for the health swap. Blocks the revive. Smart. Real smart. We're gonna try and... Nope, we do no damage. We're gonna try and just kill Duchess here. We could still potentially lose here, but we're gonna try and sleep. Try and put the block revive. We can't res Siegfried. We're gonna just double hit. We have decreased attack, so still was under the animation of sleep, but it looks like we got him with the block revive on the Empress. GG's. That was close, you know. That was a close one. I think it could have swung either way on that one. All right, let's see if we get anything good here. We get a little bit of speed. Flat HP is not good, but I mean, if this rolls quad speed, it would be on the scale. It would be a decent piece. Low end speed, but if it rolls triple speed, it could be okay. Attack percent, crit rate, no speed. Having speed on here would be very good, but it's just an okay piece. Shoot, I did it again. Meant to click on the, I misclicked. Oops. So we're getting close to 10,000 here. Very excited about that, actually. Let me know where you guys are in live or not. Goon GPS. UOA Poseidon's kisses. This is cracking me up. That's hilarious. Shout out to Big Papa Drock with the Goon GPS. He's always talking about Goon. That's so funny. Alrighty. Hopefully he doesn't pick Sifi here. He starts with Empress. Empress is his #1 pick, so that's tough. We're gonna be dropping in He-Man probably again here. I would love to be using my Hefrak, but my Hefrak is in a really bad build. It's not built properly at the moment. He's in Stone Skin and Savage, but when the gear I had him in, when I changed him, he lost like 60 crit damage. So he actually, and a bunch of attacks, so he actually does no damage right now. Like, he does some damage, but it's very weak. It's very weak damage. The Volcanos is gonna be rough. I think we go He-Man again here. We're gonna ban the Volcanos, but we're gonna have to deal with, I mean, that's tough to deal with. 2 revivers. This could be like a endless loop of reviving. It's gonna be rough. We're gonna go here. He takes the Siegfried. Takes the Siegfried out of the equation. It's a bummer. It's a bummer. Very fast. There. Let's see if we can. They're all in Lightning Cage, so probably not strip anything. We do strip where we want to. If we can manage to kill this Empress. Oh no, she's gonna cleanse it. I messed up. Oh well, we're cooked. We're cooked here. Oh, GG's. That's a spicy build, Empress. That's for sure. GG's on that Empress. Wow. Whoa. Hey, nice. Respect, dog. Respect. That's impressive. Very, very impressive. So we still have a week and 4 days before the season. I can't wait for the season. OD, 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 odd, OD, odd. Platinum Mongrel's nice. This is going to be a tough one. Another 6-star Marius. No surprises there. Hopefully he doesn't pick Siegfried and Sifi, like I always say. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, Lamassu. That's rough. This is gonna be rough. I have Lamassu. I don't have her built. Where'd she go? I don't have her built all the way yet. there she is. She's level 60 though. I'm still working on these guys. I gotta work on him. We're working on our Crocad. Wherever we're gonna be working on Crocad. Where is Crocad? It's here somewhere. Oh, I haven't summoned him, maybe? I built him on Ragorn and Boli, but I didn't build him on this account yet. So, I mean, He-Man gonna kill us. I have to ban Lammasu. We're gonna get outsped. So, I think we're gonna try and mitigate some of the speed. No seriously high resistance champions here. Like, maybe he has high resistance, but probably unlikely, because then he'd be sacrificing damage stats. Same kind of goes with Marius. None of these champions are known to be like resistance champions. It's not like a Pythion or a Duchess, right? Or a Galathier. Like, there's no really high resistance fit champions here. Only one in Stoneskin. But, actually, we might just lose to this right here. These two might just die. Yep. That was expected. The only way we kind of have a chance here is if we get True Fears. But, it's not looking like we're gonna be winning this fight. So we need to reapply True Fears. He gets resisted. We're gonna get attack here. Luckily we don't die. But what we're gonna do is swap HP with He-Man, and we're gonna go in. We get the block revive there. He still has his passive ability. So hopefully we don't die to the Wukong, which we probably will. Shoot! That was close. We almost actually won that fight. But we were just a bit too slow once again. Sad, sad day. It's it's tough. The speed game is really, it's a tough game. It's why I kind of stopped playing the speed game. Partially because I don't have the silver to be running like, or energy to be running dungeons like that. And I just haven't been getting lucky on my gear rolls for speed rolls. I do still try to get speed rolls, but because it's all RNG based, I mean, out of all the gear on my account and all the time I've spent in the account, which is like a couple years, like 3 years almost, I think I have like 1 or 2 quad speed roll pieces of gear out of like the thousands and thousands and thousands of gear pieces that I've rolled on. So it's a little disheartening, but there is a situation that you can be in outside of speed, and it's called Stoneskin. So we're rocking Stoneskin nowadays, and we still try to be as fast as we can. This is crazy. This is actually 41,000. This is a super high-end fight. This is one of the most high-end fights. This is probably top 5 highest-end fights I've ever been encountered with. In terms of live arena experience, right? There's no way I win this fight at all. So I'm just gonna go with Siegfried actually as the as the lead, because it doesn't matter. But yeah, we played against Tommy Boy, was our highest end fight. He was like he was probably one of the higher end ones, like 40 or 50,000 total. It's just as high as this guy. I'm actually curious. CLS, I'm not familiar with this clan, but it's probably a super high end clan. But we're gonna take a peek because I'm curious. This team is absolutely insane. And we die here. GG's cardigan. I'm curious because that's actually a super. We lose 3 in a row, so we get a bot. That's really buns. Wow. CLS Eternal. I'm not familiar with this clan, but it is a top 25 clan in the world. Let's see if I recognize anybody else from. This looks actually familiar. There's the clan leader. Is this like Cold Brew? Cold Brew? Is this YouTube Cold Brew? Shout out to Cold Brew if this is. He's sleeping a little bit in Classic Arena. Is this Cold Brew? That's so cool. Let me know if you guys know if that's Cold Brew or not. Shout out to Cold Brew. He's a big time grade CC. Celestials Cluster. Nice. This is a super clan. Alright, let's get ready and gear up for a bot fight here. We lost 3 in a row. It's a bummer. But, you know, this is what it is, right? You can't win them all. Can't win them all. We'll be going into to gold here soon. YG Mia V. I don't know how to pronounce that. That's just like they just hit the keyboard. All right. So it'll go to like here before they take the pick. And they pick Empress right off the bat. Hopefully they don't pick Sifi. I'm just gonna play like regular, like so he'll ban the Fabian, which is fine because should be. There's no blessing here, so it should just be Legos now, unless he has a couple other mythics, but they won't have blessings. Blessings really are a massive difference to your champions. Like the amount of stats given is actually nuts, right? So he's going Arbiter, Draco. We're fine with that. This is already better than this. We're gonna probably ban the Empress anyways. We might just ban the Arbiter so that we are into speed. Probably win the speed race if we ban Arbiter here. These are not speed champions. Draco's not even a PvP champion. He's very much a clan boss champion. It's Razin. This is a freebie. Luckily we get a freebie here. I'm not even gonna play He-Man. We're just gonna play Taurus actually. And yeah, we're gonna ban here. The he'll pick Empress instead of Gurgo because it's a bot, so they only pick the first slot. But we'll have here for our team, and then we'll just go like this for our IP, and then we'll probably just win with Siegfried. Siegfried is my fastest nuker. Then it would be Taurus or He-Man. But this is just a bot, so. But sometimes you run into those crazy bots. Like there's been a number of times where I run into the absolute nastiest bots, like the all mythical 4 and 6 star blessing like champions. It's kind of wild actually, but it does happen, and it's not fun, and it's a really bad time when you lose your 3 fights and then lose your bot fight. It's pretty horrible actually. Har Wong from All In. Yeah, so let me know if that's happened to you guys. That's 100% happened to me more than one time, and it feels really bad. It definitely feels bad. But when you do a lot of live arena, you run into those situations, and all you can do is laugh about how bad it is. But you know, you just got to do your best. That's all live arena is. Live arena is just about doing the fights, and the wins will just come naturally. Might take some time, but they'll come. You know, they will come. I should have banned the Lysandras probably faster, or I should have just banned them as Shaq. Shooks. So let's try to mitigate some of the speed here. but it's not going to help a lot. If that Nishak gets a turn, we're cooked. It's probably what's going to happen. Somehow, my go second team is faster, but we can lock him out. We're good. We should be a-okay here. We're going to go ahead and kill the Mezamel. Because she can transform and still deal a wicked amount of damage to us. These two, or these three, I'm not really worried about. He'll probably die from necrosis. But we should be... Okay, so he doesn't die from necrosis, but I'm not worried about it anymore. We do weak hit, but we still win on the weak hit. Barely. GG's! Alright, this time we're going to click the actual gear pieces. Oh man, I was really hoping this had speed on it with 6 speed. Oh man, those are all so bad. Those are all so bad. Oh man, we're just looking. Honestly, I don't even care about wins. I love this clan flag. That is so funny. I don't even really care about the wins right now. Outside of the season, I could care less. And even during the season, I only care a little bit. But I'm really here just doing crests. Like, once we have our area bonuses filled out to where we want, we're probably just going to focus way more on Classic Arena to get our Great Hall filled up. Because that's actually so massive. Like, getting your Great Hall takes a long time, but is really the most beneficial thing you can do in the game, like, for just pure stats, right? Outside of like a 6-star blessing or a +4 empowerment on a champion, your Great Hall and area bonuses are actually massive. They're massive. If there are any new players watching, that's probably the #1 tip that I could give anybody, is just do your Great Hall. And it's something that over the years, like, I wish I had focused more on Classic Arena and just Arena in general, because I know there's a large portion in population of the community that dislikes PvP, but you're gonna make such an impact on your account if you do PvP, like, and do it like a lot, because the Great Hall is just, it's so important. Like, it really is. It's kind of crazy, actually. And speak of the devil, it's right here. And this is actually proper. Like, you kind of want to go from the right side to the left side. You know what I mean? So you want to kind of go like this. Now, depending on where you are in the game, that can be debated in some fashion. But I think for a very general aspect and census of the game, accuracy for PvE is so important, right? Accuracy in PvP it's way less important nowadays, mostly because of polymorph. But in PvE, and the Plarium has tied PvE into PvP, like getting your Hydra Clash stuff and Chimera Clash stuff done is actually so important for PvP. Getting those like mythic or legendary like gemstones and relics, also for like your stone skin accessories, protection accessories, that stuff is so important, right? So I think we're just gonna kill Odin, since we can't kill these two. He'll kill Siegfried, so we lose Siegfried here. And he'll probably get like sheeped or something. Oh, he goes to kill. He wanted this to happen for whatever reason, so he could sheep somebody, pull the... Huh. Oh, he stole a block of damage, it looks like. Sheep nuke! Sheep nuke! Everybody, sheep nuke 1.2. It's low. It's a low sheep nuke. The highest sheep nuke I've seen is like 4K. It was a crit, though. See if we can lock these guys out in any fashion. I don't think we did. See if we can get him. What happened to his 2 turns? Did it happen already? He took that many turns already? Oh. Whoa. I should have killed the Armons. Or I guess it doesn't matter. GG's. I didn't think we were going to win that fight. I think he should have killed Siegfried. Unless he had already used... I must have missed it. He must have already used his A3. Guys, that was the last one. We broke up back up into 3K. That was the last fight. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you guys. If you guys managed to stay this long in the video, thank you so much. You guys are absolute legends. And I just want to thank everybody who's been liking, subscribing, commenting, joining the Discord, following the Instagram. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you so very much. And I hope you guys have a great day. Goodbye.